I have a person who's asked about the Chronicles of Narnia, which I think is a great series of stories by C.S. Lewis, of course, and my kids love reading them. I like reading them too. The question has to do with whether they are intended by Lewis to be an allegory or a way of explaining Christianity. And I actually know in the case of the Lord of the Rings trilogy that Tolkien hated allegory. And so there's nothing allegorical in his books, according to, nothing to do with the war at the time or Christianity or anything like that, although the themes of good and evil are played out there. But by contrast, his colleague, C.S. Lewis, wrote the Chronicles of Narnia specifically to communicate things about Christianity. I don't know how this can be missed. And anybody who's read the stories with any background in Christianity can see the glowing, and I mean that, I'm choosing my words carefully here, glowing parallels. It's a wonderful literary device that he's used, and he's used it so expertly to this land of Narnia and this the person of Aslan the lion and all the things that happen in all the stories. Have a spiritual significance. And in fact, of all the books that I've read to help me in my Christian life, I would have to say that there are very few that are any better or have been any better to help me to walk as a Christian and understand God properly than the Chronicles of Narnia. In fact, I've cited some statements and circumstances and accounts from their scenes from his writing in the Chronicles many times to say something true about Christ. Aslan is not a tame lion, and Christ is not a tame God, is Lewis's point. So I encourage folks to read the Chronicles of Narnia, and actually Focus on the Family has a wonderful series of radio broadcasts where they've dramatized these things. You can buy them from Focus, or actually it's cheaper on Amazon, but you can get these CDs that have all the stories, and they're just sensational. And I listen to them with my kids, and I never go away from listening to those CDs of those stories without having been instructed by Professor Lewis on something significant in Christianity. I highly recommend them.